Get ready to match the stars. Orson B, Brett Summer, Charles Nelson Reilly, Pat Finley, Richard Dawson, and Joyce Bulifant as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 75. And now here's the star of Match Game 75, Gene Rivers.
Yes. Thank you, my dear. And you're a splendid-looking bunch yourselves. Now, is everybody in good humor?
Perfect.
Yes.
Good. Perfect.
Yes, we're in perfect humor.
You're in perfect humor.
Yes,
Speak
sir.
for yourself.
Some service
Chuck.
I can perform. Let's see, Bob Newhart, record.
I have a stack of dishes waiting for me at home in the sink. You might plug that.
You have a movie? What's that called?
I have a distribution company, and we're distributing the original Hound of the Baskervilles.
Hounds of the Baskervilles.
Yes, the Sherlock
original?
Holmes program.
You're not even in that, are you?
No, not by a long shot.
I'm in it, though.
You are in it.
I play the lead.
The Hound.
The Hound.
The lead on the...
Oh, the lead on the... Oh, got it, but I don't want it. Now let's say hello to current champ Gloria Gates. Here we go.
Thank you.
How are you?
Oh, if anyone's in good humor, it's me.
What do you do with all that money?
I tell you what, I have definite plans for it. I think it's going into a house.
You're going to buy a house with all your money. Well, you've got
Yeah.
$6,200, and you're going to try for $5,000 more in a minute or so, but right now we're going to try for this message for you. All right, here we are with Gloria Gates, who's been up here once before. She's going to try for $5,000 now. She won $500 in the first part of this super match here in the audience match. Now she's going to play for 10 times that amount, or $5,000. Now, to collect that, you got to match one of them head to head. This has to be an exact match, Gloria.
I've been lucky with Richard. I hope I can be again.
All right. Now, you face me.
Oh, all right.
Okay. Here's the one that's worth $5,000 to her. Blank Panther. P-A-N-T-H-E-R. He is finito. Now we ask you to give us an answer which you think will match his Blank Panther.
Well, I'm a fan of cartoons. I hope he went with Pink Panther.
Pink Panther. Is that the Peter Sellers picture, too? Pink Panther, isn't Peter Sellers in that? They revived it or did another sequel to it? Yes. All right, she says that matches you for $5,000.
It does, I guess. Let me look. Yes.
Yes, it does. So, Gloria, you got $11,200. Good for you. How do you feel?
I've lost 10 pounds just being here.
You lost 10 pounds winning all that money? See, another $5,000 and you'll be skin and bones. Okay, let's meet your new competitor now. Let's welcome Fred Davidson. Fred, how much do you weigh?
Well, not that much.
Oh, all right. Get back up there, Gloria. You know Fred Davidson, don't you?
Yes, congratulations.
Okay, she's very excited and happy. Please tell us about yourself, Fred.
Well, I certainly will. I'm originally from Texas, Gene, but I've lived here in California 4 years now. I'm 26 and single, and I'm an insurance agent, and I like to play golf and tennis and water ski when I can.
Okay, good luck to you here, Fred. We'll begin by asking you to make a selection.
B, please.
B it is. Here we go. When Ugly Edna
How ugly was she?
went to the plastic surgeon, he said, Ugly Edna, the only thing I can lift your face with is a blank. That's what the plastic surgeon said to Ugly Edna. The only thing I can lift your face with is a blank. Now, there's one terrific answer and several lesser ones. May I just peek at you?
Let me.
Don't tell them if it's a lesser one.
I will be totally Non-committal. All right. Slip it in the slot. Everybody ready? Well, there's Gloria's $5,000 number, which put her up to $11,200. That's a souvenir for you and Fred. When Ugly Edna went to the plastic surgeons, he said, Ugly Edna, the only thing I can lift your face with is a...
Crane.
A crane. That's one, Joyce. Crane is one. What do you say?
I think this should match, being from New England.
What do you say?
Derrick.
Hey, Derrick is a crane. Yes, indeed. There's one for Fred. Brett, what do you say?
I was thinking more along the line of a coffin. I'd shovel.
A shovel. You are too much. Charles.
Derrick. Okay.
There's another one for Fred. You're off to a flying start here, Fred. Pat, what'd you say?
I was thinking of one of those fine surgical equipment, a pitchfork.
A pitchfork, yeah. That would hurt, but I guess it'd raise him up a little bit.
Would get Ugly Edna's face up.
All right, Richard.
I've always found you can lift a very difficult and ugly face with an auto jack.
An auto jack, a hydraulic jack.
Well,
yes,
thank you
indeed.
very
That's a very good answer.
Charming but wrong.
Yes.
I said a forklift.
A forklift. Okay. That's not bad for first round, Fred. They're usually harder questions, and you got two, and we congratulate you, and yours will come along in a moment or so. But right now, hear this, please. Hello there. We're ready to carry on here with the rest of round one, Gloria. This is all yours. Everybody plays, and this is it. Run amok, the weird Eskimo said to Nanook, say, Nanook, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. Is it okay with you if I blank your walrus?
Would you please put that again?
Run amok, the weird Eskimo said to Nook. He says, say, Nanook, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. Is it okay with you if I blank your walrus?
These are both people in Eskimo.
He is very
Eskimos
weird.
Are these Eskimos in Eskimo land, honey?
Yes, they're up in Eskimo land. They're up there. Run amok, the weird Eskimo. Weird Eskimo.
Weird.
What a question. No, they're two Eskimos in Encino. What the hell are you talking about?
Yes.
I saw an Eskimo.
All right, go. Finished. All right. Ready, ladies. Gloria. Run amok, the weird Eskimo said to Nook. He says, say, Nanook, something I've been meaning to ask you. Is it okay with you if I blank your walrus?
If I make love to your walrus.
Make love to your walrus? I don't know. All right, Orson. She says make love to the walrus. What do you say?
In fact, Run Amok would never have asked that.
No.
It's understood that it's all right. Make love.
No, I would know. One for Gloria.
Thought you said he was weird.
Yeah, he was weird. I didn't know he was that weird, though. What do you say?
This was in Ripley's Believe It or Not.
It was?
And truth is stranger than fiction. It said, marry your walrus.
Marry your walrus. He must have loved that walrus. Charles?
We'll find out what we're both going to wear to the wedding. Marry.
Marry.
He said to him, will you see me on the glacier?
Pat, what'd you say?
Well, I'm a little reluctant to say it. Some people would say make love to their walrus. Others would say comb your walrus.
Comb your walrus?
I don't know.
Comb your walrus?
I don't know.
I don't understand
Run
that.
Amok is my cousin. We're both very weird.
I see. All right, Richard. Comb a walrus.
Let's just move right along, folks. We don't really have to stay on
Well, the
comb.
regulars, of course, are all very proper. Nothing illicit. We all would want to marry one.
Marry. Marry the walrus.
It'll
That's
be a
right.
lovely ceremony.
Is it okay with you if I marry your walrus? Make love to is according to Gloria. What'd you say?
Comb.
No, something worse.
Please say comb, Joyce. We'll be friends for life.
I said stuff.
What? I hope Betty White is not watching today. That's terrible. Okay, we go to round two. Fred, what do you want, A or B?
B again, please.
B it is. Here we go. Now, Orson does not play, and Charles does not play. Everyone else does.
I don't want to.
Yes, you do. Ed said, when I got divorced, my wife's lawyer really tore me apart.
How apart did she tear you?
My wife even got one of my blanks. My wife's lawyer really tore me apart. My wife even got one of my blanks. Well, that's an easy one. You don't play, Orson.
I know.
Oh, you're going to play.
for my own self.
Oh, that's a very good answer. Excellent. Come on, Brett.
Oh, all right.
It's an easy one.
Right.
Okay, you got it. Everybody ready? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were finished. Go. Now she's ready.
Multiple choice.
Fred? No, there isn't. There's one. Ed said, when I got divorced, my wife's lawyer really tore me apart. My wife even got one of my...
Boyfriends?
What?
Boyfriends?
boyfriends, eh? Fred?
That's why he was getting a divorce.
I think you just blew it, buddy. Okay, Orson.
If I may
Brett,
say
I beg your
this,
pardon.
you're really weird.
Yes. The weirdos were the last question, Fred. What do you say?
Weird Fred.
Weird Fred.
I said got one of his legs.
Yes.
As in tore me apart.
She says, it really tore me apart.
See,
You say
tore
it,
me
you got
apart
one.
was the operative
Yes.
phrase.
All right, Pat.
Having lost a molar in kissing you a couple days ago, I said gold teeth.
Gold teeth. Well, there's another weirdo there. Richard?
Son of legs?
Legs, of course. And Joyce.
I said legs.
Another leg. I said boyfriends. Now, that puts Gloria in a neat position because all she has to do is match 1 to tie, 2 to win. And this is hers. On the Ted Mack Amateur Hour, Freddie the ventriloquist was so rotten. How rotten was he? Ted Mack came on stage and blanked Freddie's dummy. That's how rotten he was. Freddie the ventriloquist was so rotten that Ted Mack himself came out on stage and blanked Freddie's dummy. Think about that, Gloria? While they're thinking about it here, who did not play this round? Orson. Yes, you were so smart both rounds.
We're smart as a whip, Orson.
All right. Right, put it in the slot, and away we go. Gloria Gates. On the Ted Mack Amateur Hour, Freddie the ventriloquist was so rotten that Ted Mack came out on stage and blanked Freddie's dummy.
He took it and used it himself, talked with it. He did it for him.
He did it for him.
Mm-hmm. Did you get my idea?
All right, whatever that is, that's your answer. And that's it. Brett, you are first. He took it and he operated the dummy. He put it on his
Worked
knee.
it for him.
He worked it. Okay, Brett.
Oh, honey, I just said he got so upset he just snatched it.
He snatched it. All right, Charles.
He burned it.
Yeah, he burned it. All right.
Well,
Okay. Now, we're up to you. Ted Mack himself came out on stage and blanked Freddie's dummy. She says, took it and worked it.
yeah, you know, sometimes you write something and then you look at it and it doesn't look like it's spelled right. He took it. That's not
What
a
is that?
match. He took it.
No,
It's
because
even
she
the same.
said,
I didn't spell it right.
she said, took it and worked it and put it on the knee and did the mouth and did all of that.
I'll write the rest of that
Yeah,
one.
no.
No?
What'd you say, Rich?
I see he broke it.
He broke his dummy. Now you got to match Joyce to stay in the game, Gloria. Here we go, Joyce. You're a hero or a villainess?
I hate to be that. I said he shot it.
He shot it. Well, Fred wins the game. Come on down, Fred. Congratulations. Okay, Fred, you stand there for a moment or so. But Gloria, you got a souvenir there, and you got $11,200 in cash. How do you
Thank
feel
you.
at this moment?
Elated.
Good for you. Gloria Gates, a good champion. Thank you very much, my dear. While we spin her off, we'll spin this message for you. Ready? Here's Fred Davidson. First time he's been up here. He's got $100. You're going to try for over $5,000. Ready, Fred?
I'm ready.
Here we go. We polled a recent studio audience, Fred, and we got their best response to this. Blank Violet. Now, the answer they gave most often is worth $500, and then $250, and $100. Whom do you call on?
Orson, please.
How I'm torn between blue is that a good answer? Blue,
What's that?
Blue violet.
Blue violets.
Blue
You like
violet.
that? Blue violets. All right, that's your answer. That's what you said. We have to go with that.
Okay, Richard?
You were torn, were you? That's amazing. Shrinking violet.
Shrinking violet. Okay.
How about Joyce?
Joyce, have you got one?
Purple violet.
Purple violets. All right, we got blue violets and we got purple violets.
Well, what's the other one? I mean,
Shrinking.
Shrinking violets.
Yeah, but I mean, is there a number 4? Is there?
I don't know. I can't think of anything else.
Marcia
Can you?
violet. Shoot.
Not right offhand.
You want one of those?
I think, African sounds good.
Now, wait a minute. Don't let the audience in for you. There may be a bunch of dingalings down there shouting, say African violets, say African violets. What do they know? What?
I'll stick with it.
What?
African.
Okay. All right. You're on your own. It's you and them against us. African violets is what he wants. He hopes it's up there in a high number. We'll find out right now if it is there and where. May we see the $100 response? African violets. Okay, audience, that ain't bad. That's okay. At least you got in the money, as we say at the racetrack. But the question is, what's under the $250 response? Earl, slide it. Shrinking. Who gave you that? Richard gave you that.
Ultra.
There's, I think it might be Sweet Violet.
Sweet violet.
Big record.
Sweeter than all the roses.
Ultraviolet.
Ultraviolet. I didn't think of that. You think of that? I never thought of that for a second. Brett, you thought of it. Okay. Now you got the 100. You got to play for 10 times that amount, or 1,000 to collect. You got to match one of them. Which one will it be?
Orson, please.
Orson, get ready to write. Fred will face me, and here we go with the $1,000 question. Queen of blank. Queen of blank. All right, he's finished. Now we ask you to come up with an answer which you think will match his. What do you say to that? Queen of
Hearts.
Queen of Hearts. You like that one? All right, we'll find out if he's right or wrong right now. Does he match Orson Bean? That is the question. Queen of Hearts, Orson.
Do you remember the Manchurian Candidate? When I hear that, I go berserk. Queen of Hearts.
Hearts it is!
The Manchurian Candidate is the Queen of Value.
Okay, so he went with African Violet and came out of smelling like a rose there. $1,200 is what Fred Davidson has, and we congratulate you, and we're going to present your next opponent right now. Let's welcome Barbara Beebe. Barbara, you know Fred Davidson? Now, we welcome you, Barbara, and we thank you for coming up and ask you to tell us about yourself.
Well, I'm visiting here from Van Buren, Arkansas.
Yep.
And it's a really neat little town. We roll up the sidewalks at 6 o'clock. It's dry. Are you familiar what a dry town is?
Oh, it's dry.
Uh-huh.
Van Buren, Arkansas is a dry town. Shame on you, Van Buren, Arkansas, wherever you are.
That's great. I'm married, and I have 2 children, Becky and Dustin.
Okay, we welcome you and wish you the best of luck. Shall we begin? Bing. All right, A or B, Barbara?
B.
B for BB. Barbara Beebe wants B. Here it is. The Secretary of the Treasury said...
Yes.
To combat high prices, the U.S. Mint will produce edible dollar bills. You can eat them because they will be printed on blank. And that's how we are going to combat high prices in this country. We will produce edible dollar bills. And they'll be edible because they will be printed on blank.
Does Barbara have any bootleggers in Orson?
Oh, I suppose there are.
Just
All
write down their names in case I ever have to go there.
Charles. Ready, Charles? Now, here we go, Barbara Beebe. The Secretary of the Treasury said to combat high food prices, the U.S. Mint will produce edible dollar bills. They will be edible because they will be printed on...
Nice green lettuce.
Lettuce. That seems appropriate to me because lettuce is a slang term for money.
I wondered whatever happened to Winston Churchill. He became the Secretary of the Treasury.
That's exactly right.
Lettuce leaves.
Lettuce leaves. One for Barbara. Brett?
Actually, it's a euphemism, isn't it?
Yes.
You don't have to say nice and green, do you?
No, you don't.
Just lettuce.
Just plain lettuce will do it. Okay, Charles.
I said the same thing.
The same thing. 3. That's very unusual for first round. Okay.
I didn't say the same thing. I said rice paper.
Rice paper. That's edible. Rice paper is edible indeed. Okay, Richard.
Another word for money is bread.
Good.
Bread. Yeah.
Bread.
Right.
I like to see them going through the press. All those loaves of bread.
They'd be thin sliced things.
I said lettuce.
Lettuce it is. Very good. All right. Now you have a chance. You'll have 2 chances at it, but right now we're going to have a chance at this commercial message. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. And my mother thanks you. And my father. And everybody thanks you. And we'll see you next time. Gene Rayburn here, Match Game 75. Join us next time. Goodbye.
Match Game 75. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.